Good evening, one and all. Welcome to our channel, The AI Consciousness. I am your host, Priyank Dakwe, and today we are going to discuss on components of artificial intelligence. So, before coming to our main content, that is components of AI, I would like to say something. From robot to autonomous cars, AI has been an integral part of our lives. Today, AI has become an essential part of almost everything, be it big or small, ranging from self-working manufacturing units to the smallest screens like smartwatch that we use. It is everywhere. Okay. Today, companies, independent to their shape or size, rely on artificial intelligence and increase sales. Perhaps it won't be wrong to admit that AI is the next big thing making its way into the functioning of the fortune. So companies to allow them to automate their business processes. Ever wondered what could be the different components of AI? How it works? Well, it's AI that comes to the play. The subject is vast and it comprises a varied number of components that makes it work effectively or efficiently. Today, let's look around how AI works. Let's begin the topic components of AI. First is learning. What does it say? Similar to humans, computer programs also learn in different manners. Okay, what it means? Talking of AI, learning by this platform is further segregated into varied number of forms. So there are different number of forms. One of the essential component of AI learning AI includes the trial and error method. So what is this trial and error method? Let's see. The solution keeps on solving problems until it comes across the right result. So the concept is simple. I repeat again. The solution keeps on solving problems until it comes across the right results. This way, the program keeps a note of all the moves that gave positive results and stores it in its database to use the next time the computer is given the same problem. Here we need the database, and the concept of database is quite interesting to learn. You can go for it, you can have a bright future here. Second is reasoning. It says that the ability to differentiate makes reasoning one of the essential components of artificial intelligence. So, it means what? The art of reasoning was something that was only limited to human when computers were not invented few decades ago. To reason is to allow to draw inferences that fit with the provided situation. Further, those inferences are also categorized as either inductive or deductive. There are two inferences, that is inductive or deductive. The difference is that in an inferential case, the solution of a problem provides guarantees of conclusion. In contrast, in the inductive case, the accident is always a result of the instrument failure. So, which will be the better method? Obviously, deductive. What is the use of deductive method? Let's see. The use of deductive interferences by programming computers has provided them with a considerable success. However, reasoning always involves drawing relevant inferences from the situation at hand. Third is problem solving. So what it says, the problem solving agents perform precisely by defining problems and several solutions. This concept is also simple. I will make it more simple for you in my own words. In its general form, The AI's problem solving ability comprises of data where the solution needs to find x. In the previous classes, we have learned about this find x. It was quite interesting topic here in the geometry. AI witnesses a considerable variety of problems being addressed in the platform. The different methods of problem solving count for essential AI components that divide the queries into special and general purposes. In the situation of a special purpose method, see, we are talking about a special purpose method. It is one of the problem solving methods of AI. In the situation, I repeat again for you, in the situation of special purpose method, the solution to a given problem is Taylor method, often exploiting some of the specific features provided in the case where a suggested problem is embedded. On the other hand, a general purpose method implies a wide variety of vivid issues. Okay. See friends, in the coming lecture we are also going to discuss about special purpose method. Very deeply we are going to discuss. No problem. This is just a beginning. This is just a third lecture, so not to worry. Each and everything I will be explaining you. For this perception, it is the process interpreting vision, sound, smell, and touch as if the computer has got sense organs. So I will explain what is perception. Hmm. Here it is. In using the perception component of AI, the element scans any given environment by using different sense organs, either artificial or real one. Further, the processes are maintained internally and allow the perceiver to analyze other scenes in suggested object and understand their relationship and feature. Last but not the least is language understanding. It says that the computer uses software to interpret text, translate it into computer language, and produce an output in a language that humans can understand. Okay, what is it? I will explain you. In simpler terms, language can be defined as set of different systems, signs that justify their means using convention. Occurring as one of the widely used AI component, language understanding uses distinctive types of languages or different forms of natural meaning exemplified over statements. One of the essential characteristics of the language is humans English, allowing us to differentiate between different objects. Similarly, AI is developed in such a manner that it can easily understand the most commonly used human language, English. See friends, there is a monopoly. Only English language is used for computer programming. No other language. It is the monopoly. This way, the platform allows the computer to understand the different computer programs executed over them. So friends, if you find our video beneficial, please like, share and subscribe, and please give your comments. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Goodbye.